All right, all right. What is going on? You know, guys, I'm here at my mom's place in Miami, and I got my grandma here. She's 95 years old. By the way, before I keep going, can you guys confirm that you can see me, that you can hear me okay, that you can see my Irish Pride shirt? And it says something to the effects of drinking alcohol. I'm not sure what it says. It was a gift, I swear. All right, we got Michael Langto is in the house, record breaker at inCruises. You know, Michael Langter is such an awesome guy. I posted this thing about this new guy in Norway, Spain, and I was like, he broke records. He made it to marketing director in 8 days, won the Fast Start Award. And then Michael's like, how about no? You know, in the words of Austin Powers, you guys know Austin Powers? He's like, how about no, Abel? How about no? I did it in 7 days. I did it in 7 days. So, Michael, man, you're killing me. But thank you, and thank you for your leadership, Sharon. All right, Sharon is in the house. By the way, guys, we are going Facebook Live. So right now, we are Facebook Live in this thing, man. So go ahead and go to my Facebook, Abel Prieto, and then share it on your Facebook. Let me tell you, I don't know if you guys want to beat the record. I don't know if we have any record breakers in the house. I know we got Kai from Norway is in the house. We got the great Irina Aronets from Greece, from Europe, is in the house. Thank you, Irina, for being here. She is an executive director with our team and another record breaker with our company. She is building one of the greatest teams in the history of our company. But I don't know if you guys are interested in breaking records, but on Saturday, just on Saturday, I did one of these Facebook Lives. We had over 600 people on that one via Connect, because I've got the Connect room where you can have over 1,500 people. By the way, I'm just trying to kill a little bit of time here. Right now, you're supposed to be inviting. You're supposed to be going to Facebook. I know multitasking is not my greatest gift, but go to Facebook. Share it on your page, share it in your pages, share it in your groups. Trying to kill a little bit of time. We're supposed to get started at 5. We're going to start at 5:10 in about 3 minutes. But we had 600 people in that Connect. And then with the Facebook Live, if you look at my Facebook Live, it's on our page. On my page, we have over 1,200 views. So if you're interested in breaking that record, if you're interested in killing it, if you're interested in really getting things popping and excited right now, I encourage you to share it. I encourage you to like it. I encourage you to share it. I encourage you to go on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at ReachAble. Get it? Reachable, like reachable, but reach, R-E-A-C-H, at reach, R-E-A-C-H. Able, A-B-E-L, not A-B-L-E. I've been struggling with that since I was a child. It's a bit traumatizing. My name is Abel. Abel, like from the Bible, like the good guy, like the brother of Cain. So reach Abel at Instagram. Feel free to please connect with me there. We're trying to grow our audience there and trying to share the inCruises message and the message of travel and entrepreneurship and leadership. I call it fun, family, and fortune. It's really the message that inCruises is all about. So welcome. Thank you for being here, man. We got people from all parts of the world. We've got people here from Spain. We've got Santan Valley, U.S. Joyce is in the house. We got the great Thomas and Clarissa Lehman from Canada. Our neighbors to the north is in the house. Let me go ahead and check out the Facebook Live. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. Again, share it, like it, love it, wow it, laugh at it. Just put it out there. Grab my link and share it on your page and your groups. Let's get the message out there. This is our USA Leaders, North American Leaders, English Leaders broadcast. And the title of our broadcast today is Why inCruises is Still and Continues to Be Right Now and Right for Your Family's Future. So thank you for being here. We got people here from Italy, the great Antonello, my friend Antonello from Italy. Man, stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy over there. I know that we're going through a tough time right now, but we're going to talk about that. Babek, Mr. Babek, I got 5 on it. We did a Norway webinar the other day, and Babek was singing that song. I'm like, hey, man, here in the U.S., that song's got a different meaning. You know, I'm not even going to tell you what it is, but We got 5 on it because at inCruises, if you get 5, you stay alive and you thrive. So strive for 5, Vivek. You're awesome. Kai from Norway is in the house. We got Richard. We got the U.S. is in the house. We got more people from the U.S. We got more people from the U.S. We got Mike Potter is in the house. We got Jose Garcia. We got Canada. Corinne Lee Lisso is in the house. We got the great Michael Langto, record breaker, 7-day Michael, I want to call him, is in the house. We got Troy Van Dyke is in the house. Irina is in the house from Ukraine. She's in Ukraine now. She's originally from who knows where, Irina. I think you're from Greece. You're from Russia. You're from Ukraine. You're from all over the place. We got Italy is in the house. The room keeps getting packed. Right now, we're approaching over 100 people in the Connect room, plus all the people that we've got on Facebook Live. Again, share it, like it, wow it, love it on Facebook. Connect with me on Instagram. We got Eddie from Orlando, Florida. Eddie, part of our first responders team. He's a captain. He's going to tell you a little bit about his story in Orlando, of the fire department over there. And Eddie, I want you to know that we appreciate you and your men and women so much, man. You're putting your lives out there on the line every day, and we love you guys. We got Paul Yu. Paul Yu, board of directors, man. Paul, I should have invited you to be one of my speakers, man. I didn't think you would, you're up there, man. I'm just a lonely international director down here. I would have invited you to be a speaker, Paul Yu. Thank you for all the work you do. We got Nelly from Sweden is in the house. We got Germany is in the house. Stella Espinosa is in the house. Man, I can go on and on, but I know that you want to get started. So I want to get this meeting started. I want to get things going over here, and I want to make sure that you guys, we got Hortensia from the country, not the city, but the country of Hialeah is in the house. Hortensia Ferrero is in the house. Oleg, my friend, how you doing, man, is in the house. We got Jimmy from Fort Worth is in the house. We got Lena is in the house. The great BJ, leading our team in India, is in the house. And more people keep logging on. Again, guys, share in your WhatsApp groups and your Telegram groups and your text groups. Share in your Facebook groups, in your Facebook pages. Share this on Instagram. Take my Facebook Live. Let me go ahead and check it out right now. There we are. It's me on delay. That's a weird thing to look at when you're looking at yourself on delay. Share it on your groups and on your pages and on your profiles. Let's get the incredible, amazing message that is the message of inCruises out there to the world, because now is the right time to be involved in a great, great opportunity. And we're going to talk a little bit about why it is that inCruises is still the most amazing opportunity on planet Earth. Why inCruises will emerge from the global coronavirus. I don't even like saying that word. I don't even like talking about this. But I believe that some of you need a little bit of direction. You need a little bit of inspiration. You need a little bit of motivation. You need a little bit of direction in your lives. And maybe not you. Maybe I'm not talking to you because you're an incredible leader. You're an amazing person. But maybe it's the people around you. Maybe it's your family members and your neighbors and the people in your community, the people that you're connected with on social media. And, maybe you just need a little more direction. And I want you to know that you are here at the right place at the right time. We're doing great things at inCruises. We're going to let you know why inCruises is still the most amazing opportunity right now for you and your family, and for you and your family's future. So I want to just go ahead and introduce myself real quick. Are you guys, let me make sure that you guys are ready to get started. You guys ready to get started? Are you ready to get started? Because I'm ready to get started. I want to introduce myself. I want to introduce our speakers. I want to tell you a little bit about me for those of you who don't know me. And I want to go straight ahead to our first speaker, which is Bob Romito. That's pronounced Bob Romito from Beverly Hills, California. I believe him and his wife Peggy are in Las Vegas, Nevada right now. He's going to be our first speaker. So let me go ahead and, all right, we're getting a yes from Karen Lee Lizel. Karen says yes. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? I'm not talking to him. I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. The guy and the girl that's looking at me right now. Are you ready to get this party started? Are you ready to get the show on the road? All right, Troy says yes. Richard says yes. Bobby Romito says yes. Thomas and Clarissa from Canada says yes. Paul Yu says yes. Tanya says yes. Irish Pride is in the house. BJ says yes. Anna Maria says yes. Kai says yes. Eureka says yes. All right, let's keep going. Ilona says yes. Paul Yu, Mike Potter. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, amen. The great amen. Go Ireland, amen. I'm representing you, buddy. We are ready to start. All right, it's 5:15. All right, so I said 5, but I'm Cuban. I knew we'd get started by 5:15, so we are right on track. For those of you, I want to do this. I want to ask the speakers, the presenters, to come on the camera here. I want to request your camera in a second here, and I want the world to see. I want the world to see our leaders. So I want to start first with I want to look for Bobby here. Bob, where you at? Where you at, Bob? I hope you're ready. I hope you're dressed. I hope that you are in a decent scenario over here. So Bob, I just requested your audio. We got the great Thomas and Clarissa Lehman. There he is. Bobby, how you doing, stud?
I'm good. What's up? How you doing, Abel?
I'm doing awesome, man. I'm doing awesome. Just gonna bring you on camera for a second here, and what we'll do is, as I want the world to see the people that will be presenting to them today, and then as each presenter presents, I want you guys to go off camera, and then we'll go back to you as soon as you start presenting. Bobby, you know you will be my first presenter. I'm just gonna welcome everyone to the call, and then I'll tell them a little bit about me and my story, and then I want to go to you. We got the great Thomas and Clarissa in the house. Thomas, Clarissa, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right. Welcome our neighbors to the north. I hear it's a little cold up there.
Just a little, yeah.
All right. We got Troy is in the house. Troy, I just requested your audio and video. So go ahead and we got Troy and Pam Van Dyke. We got Eddie. I see him looking for Eddie. There he is from Orlando. First responder captain of the firefighters over there in the great city of Orlando. There he is. Eddie, can you hear me? Troy, can you hear me?
You guys hear me?
Yes. All right. We got Maria Briggs. I believe Maria is in South Carolina. And I just requested your audio, Maria. And then we've got Julio Bustillo from Louisiana. So we've got, all right, let me count them down here. We've got Bobby, you're in Vegas right now, right?
Yes, sir.
We got Bobby in Vegas. We got Thomas and Clarissa in Canada. We got Troy. Troy, where are you, man? You're in South Carolina, North Carolina. Where are you at?
Greenville, South Carolina, brother.
Greenville, South Carolina. Eddie, where are you at?
Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, Florida. Maria Briggs, where are you at?
Hey, everybody. Yes, I am in South Carolina. You were right. Myrtle
All
Beach,
right.
South Carolina.
Beautiful. We got Julio Bustillo. I'm looking for Julio Bustillo in the room right now. And he is in Louisiana, but it's not coming up. So, Julio, if you haven't put in your name, put your name in. So, just log out, log back in, put your name in so I can recognize you in the group. And then I will put you on camera. Julio Bustillo will be one of our final presenters. All right. Oh, actually, okay. Thank you, Troy. Troy's always saving my butt. Bobby is the second presenter. Troy is the first presenter. Troy, Bobby, I apologize for that. So these are our presenters for the day. And I want you to know that you are here surrounded by a group of incredible leaders. The leadership group of inCruises, and this is just a small part of that group, is the greatest group of leaders that I've ever worked with. So I want you to know that if you're here, I want you to know that I know why you're here. I know why you're here. You're here for a reason. You're here because, you're part of our team already, and you're looking for a little bit of motivation, a little bit of direction, a little bit of inspiration, and you're going to get that today. If you're here and you're brand new, if you just got invited by one of our incredible leaders and you haven't made the decision to get involved with our amazing company yet, I know why you're here. It's because you're looking for something. You're looking for an opportunity. You're looking for an opportunity to get a glimpse, a chance at freedom, a chance of freedom right now, a chance of having more time, more money, more freedom in your life. And I want you to know that you found it. You found it. You found it. So I need you to stop looking. I need you to stop looking. There's no need to keep looking. You found it. Not only did you find us, But by the way, we found you because we've been looking for you. So I want you to know that you're here at the right place at the right time, and we're about to do incredible things at inCruises. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Abel Prieto, and I want to start recording this right now. That would be a great idea, even though it's going to be on Facebook Live. So we're going to start recording this right now, even though, you see, today we're using double technology. We're using the power of Connect, which is our amazing, inCruises webinar room. So welcome to this, amazing leadership webinar. My name is Abel Prieto. We're using the power of Connect. So if you're live with us, welcome. If you're catching this on a recording, thank you for taking from your time and investing in your business. But not only are we using the power of Connect, but we're using the power of Facebook Live. And we're going live with this right now. As a matter of fact, I want to check it out right now. I want to make sure that I'm still live on Facebook Live. I want to make sure that the coronavirus didn't get me on Facebook. And as far as I know, the coronavirus cannot be spread through the internet. As far as I know, the coronavirus cannot be spread via Wi-Fi. Leaders, are you guys in agreement with this? Is this the news that you're hearing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so now more than ever, I want to encourage you and I want to inspire you to use the power of technology to grow your business. Now more than ever, there are people all around the world that are looking for a greater opportunity. There are people that thought they had a stable job that no longer have a stable job. There are people that thought that going to that 9 to 5, Monday through Friday grind was the way to go. And right now they're saying, wow, you know what? Maybe I need to look at something else. And I want you to know that you can offer the people in your community, in your city, in your county, in your state, in your country, in our planet, a better opportunity, a better way. inCruises has figured out a better way. So my name is Abel Prieto. I've been the Vice President of Communications with inCruises. I got started with the company a few months before we launched in January of 2016. I know several of us that I'm looking at your beautiful, incredible, amazing faces right now have been around as long as I have, and you guys have seen the growth, the incredible growth of this company over the last 4 years. Frank Codina, our co-founder and our president and chief operations officer, is a close and dear friend of mine. Him and his wife, Marcella, I was at their wedding many, many years ago. I'm not sure how many years ago that was, but I was there. I know them personally. They're very close friends. We built a successful financial services business here in the United States of America, since 1996. I've known them for 24 years now. And, they have 3 amazing kids. Our co-founder and his wife, Marcella, they've got Iker, they've got Cooper Miles, they've got Frank Brandon, 3 amazing children, an amazing family. And we built a successful financial services here in the U.S. Company in financial services. And then a few years ago, he said, Abel, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go do something bigger. Let's go do something better. We're about to do this thing in the travel industry, in the cruise industry. And because I know Frank Codina, and I know what an amazing person he is and what a special person he is, I decided to leave it all behind. The world that I knew for 15, 16 years, I left it all behind. And I decided to come on board and be the VP of Communications. I later became the director of the North American Territory Director. But I've also been building my business. So just like you, I'm also a partner member. Right now, I've achieved the rank of International Director, which is one of our higher ranks. I've got a team of over 60,000 people in my organization, and that team grows by 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000 people on a monthly basis. Several of the people in my organization are on this call right now, and we have 12 board of directors in our organization right now. If you're brand new with our company and you don't know what board of directors is, that's the top position. Our board of directors, you're looking at 100,000 plus a month income. You're looking at people that have over 5,000 and way more people in their organization. 12 of the board of directors in the company, 6 of them are in my organization. We've got one of them on the call right now, Paul Yu. We've got a gentleman from South Korea, from Japan. I've got, Antonio Martinez from Spain. He's a board of directors. I've been blessed to have him in my organization. George Torres, a gentleman from Spain, also a board of directors. We've got Agustin Bermejo and Santiago, Agustin from Spain and Santiago from Puerto Rico. And, when I say those numbers to people, people say to me, how'd you do it, Abel? How'd you do it? Because I remember when I was a brand new person in network marketing, I remember when I was a little guy and I would look at these big guys in these companies and, telling me they're recruiting 4,000 and 5,000 people a month and growing incredible business and making millions of dollars a year. They had organizations of 40 and 50 and 100,000 people. And I would look at them and I'm like, man, that's impossible, man. I'll never do that. I can never do that. That's impossible. I was a little guy. And I said, people say to me, how'd you do it, Abel? And I said to them, I'll look at you and I said, I didn't do that. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good, Troy. I can't recruit no 40, 50, 60,000 people. I can't do that. No one could do that. But I'll tell you what I could do. I can be excited. I can be consistent. I can believe in the opportunity I've been given. And I can go out, and I want to tell you that I've been able to build a business of over 60,000 people. And I've personally recruited, prospected, and brought onboarded, recruited, call it whatever you want to call it. I call it recruiting. I'm old school. About 40 people. I've recruited 40 people in the last 4 years. I don't know if you believe you can do that, but I've recruited 40 people. And those 40 people, Bobby, recruited people that recruited people that recruited people that brought on clients and members and partners and partner members, and it got out of control. It's so out of control, I can't stop it anymore. I can try to call the leaders on my team and tell them, please stop. Stop growing your business, and they will laugh at me, and they will tell me, Abel, you are crazy. You've gone cuckoo. I don't know, you've been drinking too much, but you got to get out of here because I'm growing my business. So I want you to know that if I can do this, if a little guy from Hialeah, Florida can do this, you can do this too. You're here at the right place at the right time. And just a few months ago, I was given the opportunity by the company to say, Abel, do you want to stay in corporate or do you want to stay as a partner member? It's too much for you right now. We've been draining you. You've been doing both things. You've been a hybrid. You've been in the business and you've been part of corporate. We need you to choose. We want you to be in corporate, but it's your decision. And I chose to be a partner member. I chose to grow my business because I know what true freedom is like. And I want you to know that you've got an opportunity in your hands that I chose over any other opportunity that was presented to me. So it's my pleasure to introduce you today to some of our great leaders, most of them or all of them in North America. We've got Troy and Pam Van Dyke with us. We've got Bob and Peggy Romito with us. We've got Eddie Torres from Orlando, Florida with us. We've got Maria Briggs from South Carolina. We've got Julio Bustillo, if he can show up here any second now, from Louisiana. And we're going to talk to you about why inCruises will emerge from this global thing that we're going through. And we're going to emerge, not only are we going to emerge, but we're going to emerge bigger and stronger than ever before. And I want to bring on stage my friend. He is a regional director with inCruises. He's from Louisiana. I'll let him tell you his story very quickly, and then he's going to tell you why you are at the right place at the right time. It's my pleasure, my honor, to bring one of the most positive people that I know, one of the most upbeat, energetic people that I know, a guy that never says no. He's always saying, he says, yes, let's go, let's go, let's go. One of the most incredible leaders in all of inCruises. I want to welcome and bring up to the virtual stage the great Troy Van Dyke. Troy, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Abel. Thank you,
right.
sir.
Awesome.
And, here's the thing. You couldn't have made a better mistake at the beginning by saying Bobby was first and I was second. You know why?
Why?
Because inCruisers, we adapt, we adjust, we overcome. And are we not in that kind of a landscape over the last 90 days?
That's right.
And that's why we're here on this call tonight, right?
Beautiful, beautiful,
absolutely.
Man.
So that was a perfect mistake, brother. Thank you.
Take it away, my friend. Take it away. Take it away.
And so am I doing the slides or do you do the slides?
I'll do the slides.
All right, man. Well, listen, guys, I am excited. Let me tell you my story real quick. I got started 18 days after the company launched. I was blessed to watch a Facebook banner ad and saw a 40-minute video from Hutch. And at the end, now get this, at the end, he said, if I haven't met you yet, here's my personal cell phone number. Give me a call. I want to meet you. And I went, did the founder and CEO just give me his cell phone number? Who just launched in 142 countries 18 days ago? If he's crazy enough to do that, I'm crazy enough to call him. And so I called him, and he picked up the phone. And we set an appointment for the next day. And my wife, I called her. I said, we're going to cruise the world. Come on home. And my wife said, it's a scam, and we're not doing it. And I was excited to hear that because it meant that she got to do all the talking the next day. And she did. And when she got finished, she says, Hutch, both Troy and I are going to have a membership today. And as we were getting off the phone, hadn't even talked about a business. As we were getting off the phone, Hutch goes, hey, by the way, Troy, do you know of anybody else who would be interested in cruising for, prices that are unmatched and unavailable anywhere? And I said, well, of course. And he said, because if you want to partner with me and refer 5 to the program, I'll pay your membership for life. And I was like, repeat that one, please. And so he did. And my wife looked at me and said, congratulations, Troy, you're a brand new partner today, too. So that's how I got started, guys. I'm a founding partner. I'm a regional director. Have somewhere around 450 people in my organization. 200 of them are partners. And I've personally sponsored myself right around 25, something like that at this point. And so today I get the privilege of sharing the first 5 points in our document. So let me get started with this real quick. So the first point I want to talk about is the fact that we are a membership club. Guys, this is so valuable, okay? We are not travel agents, and I am so excited for that. I've never been so excited to not be a travel agent than right now. Because if I was a travel agent, I'd be sitting on my hands right now because I'd have nothing to offer anybody. But because I offer a cruise membership, I offer the value of cruising in the future. In the future. Because if somebody becomes a member right now, they're not going to be able to cruise for 3 or 4 months. And that's beautiful because when those cruise ships come online again, we're going to have the safest, most cleanest ships in the world to jump on. And with everybody stir crazy with this craziness going on, do you think they're not going to want to book a cruise? Now is the time to become a member. If you're here for the first time, now is the time. Or to become a partner member and start sharing this with people, okay? That's number 1. We talk about future cruising. I love it. Number 2, we are a company that does not emphasize cruising on specific cruises, meaning, it would make sense as if I was growing a partner member business, it would make sense for me to go after groups of people that are all going to get on cruise ships together. But we don't encourage that. That's not what this membership's all about, And here's why. Because what if you were to sell or market this membership as a group thing? All 50 of you go on a single cruise in 18 months. Now, what happens if they all get memberships, they all save their money, and all of a sudden, when it comes time to book, there's only 24 cabins left, and you needed 50 cabins. Who's going to be unhappy? I can tell you who's going to be unhappy. A lot of people. All right. And who are they coming back to? They're coming back to you as a partner member. So that's why we don't encourage that. We encourage a lifestyle of cruising. And I say that with amazing gratitude and so forth, because my wife and I have been able to travel the world. We've been on 12 cruises in the last 4 years with inCruises, and we've already got our 13th booked in October, and I'm sure everything's going to be perfect for that. So anyways, we don't emphasize specific cruises for that reason. Number 3, oh, wow. No significant, during this craziness, I don't even call it what you called it, Abel. I just call it the craziness. no significant refunds, no significant chargebacks. Do you know what that means? That means that our members are extremely happy with the fact that they've got something that's growing each and every month with 100% matching funds. And when the craziness is gone and it's time to cruise, they're just going to have more buying power because the cruise lines are going to be even more hungry to get people back on their cruise ships. So talk about purchasing power. That's why an inCruise membership is good now. All right, number 4. We have great relationships with the cruise lines, the top 15 cruise lines. And we've now hired an executive, oh my gosh, that's negotiating on our behalf with those cruise lines. And he's got 30 years of experience in the industry. Do you think we're not going to have some more cruise lines eventually coming on board with us? You better believe it, okay? You better believe it. And that's super exciting. And so we have great relationships with these guys. And what that means is during this time, when we've had to rebook and cancel and maneuver cruises, the cruise lines worked with us very closely, and they helped us get all that accomplished. And that leads me into number 5. And here's my big one. Number 5. We have a customer support group that is amazing. And let me tell you about that. I want to say, first of all, I want to say thank you to Laz, the customer service director, and his team. Unbelievable, guys. I want you to think about this. And this is what I tell people. You know, you guys already know we don't have phone support. Everything we do is done online, right? Well, let me tell you why. Okay? We have 200,000 members. We have several languages and 16 types of questions and topics that our members ask customer support. Can you imagine having telephone support for that kind of thing? That is, it's not even possible, okay? And so, with that being said, outside of the current craziness landscape, that in itself is an enormous task. And Laz and his team, I applaud you guys. You've done an amazing job. And even more now, they are swamped because of all the changes. And so the last thing I want to leave with you guys with is this. I want to share with you exactly how to get to customer support and to get a response. It is not by finding a phone number on the site. It is not by typing in their email address. It is by going onto your inCruises website. And when you go onto your inCruises website, in the bottom right-hand corner where it says Get Help, you click that. At the top, it's going to say Start a Conversation. Fill the information out. Guys, give them all the details. And then please, please, please give them some time to get it, to respond back, and to give you an answer, and to work with you. We are a 100% digital company, okay? So give them some time. Here's what I'll tell all my partners, and I'll leave you with this. If you send a request and you don't get within about 5 or 10 minutes, if you do not get an email that says, hey, we got your request, guess what? They didn't get your request. All right? I don't want you to do it thousands of times or do it over and over and over again, but you will get that email. If for some reason you don't, do it one more time and get that email. And then if you have problems from there, you need to go to an upline from there. So with that, Abel, man, inCruises is the right time, right place, and thank you for the opportunity to talk today. Can't hear you. There he is.
All right, Troy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Troy, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Gotcha. Awesome.
Troy, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for everything you do. Thanks for your leadership, for your belief, for your energy, for your positive attitude. So if I'm hearing you right, it sounds like we're a long-term business. We're not here for the short term, right, Troy?
Amen, brother.
Okay. We don't sell individual cruises. So unlike, tour operators or travel agents that are out there struggling right now, and God bless them, and hopefully we're able to bring them on board with us so that we can show them an even better way to have a greater financial future. You're not a tour operator. You are not a travel agent, because in that business you sell individual cruises. At inCruises, we sell a membership. Am I right on that too?
You're on it, man. That's what we got. It's an amazing product.
Even through this craziness, as you call it, because it is craziness, and it's temporary craziness.
Yep.
It's Warren Buffett says, when the great masses are fearful, be greedy. And when the great masses are greedy, be fearful. And right now, the masses are fearful. And we're not talking about being greedy in a bad way. We're talking about being aggressive and knowing what you want. And, right now is the right time to go, because we're in it for the long term. And according to what you're telling us, we're not selling individual cruises. We're here selling a membership. And now more than ever is the greatest time to take advantage of our membership. Am I hearing you right that we have no significant chargebacks or refunds? So people that ask me, Abel, are you guys struggling? I tell them, no, we're not. I mean, I talked to Frank Odine, I talked to Hutch, we're not. Is that what I'm hearing from you also?
That's exactly right, man. We are on target, and as soon as these cruise ships get back online, which will be soon, I was telling my wife today, we're going to have the cleanest environment in the world to jump on, right? I promise you, these ships are going to be spick and span and beautiful. And because of the craziness, we've got a better product coming out of this. And we've already got the best industry in the world. So
that's beautiful, man. So we're going to come out of this stronger. We're going to come out of if the industry that we're in is cleaner, is stronger, then our product, our membership, our opportunity, your business is a stronger business. And then not only that, but we've got a great relationship with the cruise lines. They love us. We're bringing a new market to them that they've never been able to have before. And then we've got an incredible customer support department. They're not perfect, but we've got an incredible customer support department that is there to help you. So, Troy, thank you so much. I'm telling you, man, we are here at the right place at the right time. And remember, where others see crisis, a leader sees an opportunity. And when Hutch and Frank launched this company, I want to share with you that little introduction message that I forgot to cover at the very beginning. But when Hutch and Frank launched this company 4.5 years ago, they created a company that was extremely flexible and that was going to be able to adapt to any circumstance that would come our way. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Obviously, no one saw this COVID-19 coming, but we've got a company that's so solid that can adapt to anything that comes our way. Furthermore, our company's been asked by our banking partners and all the companies that we deal with behind the scenes to prove that we are still a solid company, to prove that we're not a financial risk. So when your neighbor, Troy, comes to you and asks you, are you guys solid? Don't get mad at him. Thomas, when the neighbor that lives 3 miles from you, because Thomas lives up in the boondocks. I mean, I've been up to Thomas and Clarissa's house in Canada. They're surrounded by horses and chickens, and I love it up there. If you ever want to get away from life, go visit Thomas and Clarissa. When your neighbor that's 5 miles down the road, or your cousin or your uncle says, can I still believe in you? Guys, don't get mad at them. Some of the greatest banking experts in the world are coming to inCruises and saying, can we still believe in you? And that's why we put this document together. And after presenting this document, Troy, the answer from them has been, okay, we'll leave you alone. You guys are good. We believe you're strong, and we are strong. So to come up and tell you a little bit more about his story and about what he sees happening right now, and a little bit more about why inCruises is still the right opportunity for you and your family right now and in the future, I want to bring on stage, up to the virtual stage, the great Bobby Romito. Bobby Romito joins us from the US of A. He's from California, but I believe right now he is in Vegas. Bobby Romito, are you there?
I am, Abel. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my friend.
Perfect. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for reaching out to me after I requested it and saying, Abel, man, you can count on me. Bobby Romito is that kind of guy that you can always count on. Him and his wife, Peggy, we were on a cruise together having a great time. And I want you to know that I want to leave you in good hands. And he's going to tell you why inCruises is still right now and still right for you and your family's future. Bobby, take it away.
Yeah, and Abel, I even want to take it further. Not only still, but even more than ever. This deal makes sense. I've been blessed. My wife and I have been self-employed and business owners for the last 30 years, maybe 35 years. I'm a little bit older. And that's been a real gift. And I want to bring this conversation in because inCruises operates with very minimal overhead. And what that means is, unlike a lot of companies out there that have high monthly financial hurdles that they've got to overcome in order to remain solvent, inCruises has stayed very lean. And we have very little fixed overhead. To put it in financial terms, the fixed costs to run this company are less than 10% of the total cost. And that is so enviable, especially in times of turmoil. I'm in Vegas right now. I'm between California and Vegas in LA. And in LA, with this slowdown, it hasn't affected us and our business at all, because as independent business partners with inCruises and other businesses we have, that we operate very lean and mean. My overhead is wherever I'm sitting. A lot of times that's Starbucks. They're covering my overhead for my office, and my cell phone and my laptop. And I conduct business. Same with my wife. We're very, very fortunate. Now, I've owned other businesses that weren't so limited in overhead. My background was in the real estate investment game. I helped launch a company called Home Investors of America 20-some years ago. In the real estate business, you carry more overhead. And that's challenging when things shift. When there's a market shift that occurs in that space, a lot of people get hurt. I'm sitting in Las Vegas right now in an apartment here, and I took a walk this morning with my wife down to Las Vegas Boulevard, and I looked up at the strip, and it was empty. Like, there were a few cars. There was two crazy people still on the strip screaming. But other than that, there was nobody there. And what I realized was, if you think about this, you're either a business owner, right? You're running your own thing. You're self-employed, running your business, in which case you can choose to stay lean. You're a business owner that has significant overhead. And when times like that, like this hit, when change happens, you're exposed. You can't move quickly. You can't adapt quickly. Or you're an employee of one of those big businesses. And what I saw in the news the other day when I got here to Vegas was that, Wynn Properties is currently still paying their employees. MGM and the MGM conglomerate, which represents about 8 or 10 of the big casinos here in Vegas, have cut everybody loose. Those are people that don't have a job today. And the strip is empty. And when you operate lean and mean, and when Hutch told me about how he built this company, and I'm a founding partner, so I go way back to the beginning with Abel. It was brilliant, and it was, you don't anticipate like this, but we live in a world that's changing quickly, and to be able to move and adapt quickly is critical to our success, and that's why this deal makes more sense than ever today. So the next point I want to cover is, for each cruise line, we limit the number, and Troy touched on this a little bit, we limit the number of cabins available to be booked on any specific cruise. And that minimizes any negative consequences of any group cruises. It diversifies, it minimizes the workload, really, of rebooking and handling cancellations that would occur. And this measure alone is really responsible in a large way for our strong performance as a company during this time of change and uncertainty, quite honestly. The next point I want to cover is that according to CLIA, the Cruise Line Association, the average age of a cruise passenger, this is interesting, is 14 years old. The age of an inCruises member, 12 years younger than that, at 35. Now, I'm dragging the curve up, right? I'm 60 years old today. So a lot of young members. We all, my are 28 and 25 are partner members in the company. So they bring the curve back down for me. But according to CLIA, the cruise lines have been targeting younger passengers. And you see it with some of the new ships coming out, the type of amenities that they're bringing, and what's going on the ships. And we expect that trend is going to only increase as the cruise lines continue to reestablish the continuity once this crisis is behind us. So the inCruises member base is exactly what the cruise lines are targeting. The cruise industry itself went into this crisis in a really strong financial position. They've had tremendous growth over the last 10, 20 years. And they've been able to weather a lot of setbacks throughout that time. And they've had continuous growth. And the cruise industry now has the commitment of the United States government standing behind them with assistance. And this is absolutely going to assure that the cruise industry comes out on the other side of us in great shape. And I think the other thing is that once this global incident is behind us, the cruise industry is going to bounce back with very aggressive offers and great savings. In fact, people that had cruises canceled and had to get rebooked, the cruise line is offering like 25% increases to them. So if you had one booked and got it canceled, you're getting an incentive. And on the cruises that become available as we come back online and the cruise lines come back online and start offering bookings again, there's going to be tremendous incentives that make our 2-for-1 even a greater value. So not only is this good now, it's better now than ever. I'm excited about it. My attention, it's taken me 2 years to kind of unwind my previous careers so I can focus my attention on this business at this time. And I'm so excited for the opportunity to exist. And Abel, thank you for the opportunity to be here today and share. Peace.
Bobby, man. All right. Did you guys catch that? Look, the most remarkable thing I believe Bobby said is he's 60 years old. What? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. You don't need to lie to us, Bobby. Come on. You're not 60, man. There's no way.
60, brother.
Man, God bless you.
It's good, clean living, Abel.
Oh,
a lot of
man. Oh. All right, so the message of the day is, if you want to stay looking young like Bobby Romito, join inCruises, man. Get on a lot of cruises. That's his secret. Bobby, man, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Abel. That is amazing. So if I'm hearing Bobby right, man, I hope, listen, why are we here? We're here to empower you. I know we've got some new people here who might be seeing this for the first or second time, but chances are if you're joining us today, you're part of our team. And maybe you're brand new and you're having a little bit of doubt and you're watching the news too much and the negative media. And I want you to know that we're here. I'm here. Bobby's here. Troy's here. The rest of us, we're here to empower you. We're here to inspire you. We're here to motivate you, but more than anything, to empower you to believe and to know with everything in you, with every single piece of fiber on your body, everything in your brain, your heart, and your soul, that you are still at the right place at the right time. So if I'm hearing Bobby right, we run with very little overhead, which is amazing. That makes our business very solid. We don't have big offices and big buildings that we got to pay for with big leases. We're not heavily invested in real estate. We don't owe a bunch of investors money. We have zero debt, by the way. How much, if someone asks you, how much debt does inCruises have? Zero debt. Who do you guys owe money to? No one. Zero debt. We are a debt-free company. Michael Hutchison and Franco Dina have made sure of that. How about investors? You guys owe any investors any money? No. Our investors are two people, Michael Hutchison and Franco Dina. And by the way, they're doing all right, and they're willing to put more money in if they have to. So we are a debt-free company. We don't owe anyone money. We run our company smart financially. We don't do group bookings, so no group cruises, which is nothing but a big old hassle. Our average customer is 35 versus the industry is 47, 12 years younger. That means we got younger people. That means you're going to be here longer. You're going to be paying your membership longer. The cruise lines love that. Oh, and by the way, we're part of an industry that's been the fastest growing sector within the $8 trillion travel industry. The last, I don't know how many years, Bobby, if I'm understanding you right, that's what's going on. And they're now backed up by the U.S. government. And as Troy said, we're going to come out of this stronger, cleaner, and better than ever. That will make your business stronger and better than ever. Bobby, am I understanding you right?
Absolutely.
There you have it. My God, thank God I'm in the right place at the right time, and so are you. So I want to bring up to the stage our next speaker, which is Fire Chief, not Captain. My bad, Eddie. My bad. Fire Chief, and I know it's important because it means a lot, and it's not an easy thing to do, so it tells you a little bit about him. He's a fire chief in Orlando, Florida. Florida, one of the states has been heavily impacted by this craziness that's going on. And I just told him the other day how much I admire him and the men and women of our first responders team. And I know you do too. So feel free to send them a shout out to him and his people and his family via the chat. I admire Eddie so much. I've had the privilege of working with him for a couple years. He's membership free. He's been on a couple of free cruises with us, accumulates free cruise dollars all the time, on his way to one of the first ranks in the company, doing great things. And Eddie, you're going to come up and tell us why else inCruises is still the right place, not only now, but for the future. And more importantly, like Bobby said, and I love that point, not only is it still the right place to be, but it's even a better place to be for you and your family's future. Eddie, thanks for all you do. Take it away.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys hear me well?
Perfect. Sounds good, Eddie. Sounds good. Loud and clear.
Excellent. Thank you. A little bit about me. Obviously, I'm one of the founding members, also started with inCruises in the very beginning of the company. And one important aspect of the company is the leadership team. So I'm going to take an opportunity to kind of go over some notes that we have here that talks a little bit about how, this is not only a business, but it's also a family. And some of the things that Hutch and his team have put together to protect, the employees of the company and also the membership. So I'm just going to make sure I read this so that I don't miss any points that are really important to talk about. And basically, the company created some additional policies and procedures to help their employees. So the majority of the inCruises employees are encouraged to work remotely. So at this time, obviously they work out of the house and they do telecommunicating with their offices. So the remote work protocol has been activated and everyone is operational. So everyone is at work. There's no worry about having to implement social distancing or not be able to have the staff ready to answer questions, or customer service requests aren't being able to be handled because the majority of the employees are remote employees. So that's a great opportunity for us to make sure that customer service doesn't fall short for our members and partners. An important aspect is, the company does provide sick leave for the employees so that they make sure that they are encouraged not to come into work, make sure that they're healthy. And this policy has, kept inCruises employees protected in case of, any sick leave needs or anything like that, which is excellent. I mean, the company from the very beginning has really been able to take care of their employees, take care of the partnership, the members, and everything that I know about Hutch personally is his heart's in the right place. The management team is there to do the right thing, and which is really reputable, in this time. The company also went out of their way to purchase non-perishable foods, in case their employees are in need of that, if there's any food shortages and things like that. So the team has opted to make sure that they have non-perishable foods, and if some of the employees need that, then they would provide that service to their employees. Another thing they've done is that they've increased their customer service staff to ensure that the customer service inquiries are handled in a satisfactory time and without delays, which is really, really good. Obviously, with this time, with a lot of day-to-day operational changes within the cruise industry, it requires good communication between corporate and the cruise lines to see where we're headed regarding people's bookings and partners' requests for more information, which is excellent. Obviously, everyone knows that there was a Maldives Global Summit that was going to be done. They had to cancel it based on the situation with this pandemic. But the company decided to pay each contest winner $5,000. So the contest winners were going to go as part of their rank advancement and meeting the requirements of winning the contest. They were going to get a free trip to the Maldives Global Summit. But since they cannot make it, corporate made a decision, just send them $5,000 to make sure that they had some benefit for the work and the hard work they put in to win the contest. None of them were obviously penalized because there was no fault of their own that they couldn't make that global summit. Another thing is that in the next couple of weeks, they'll be announcing some additional measures that are going to help our partners during this difficult time. Obviously, more information is going to come in the next couple of weeks of what that means. But like anything, corporates always put the partners, the members ahead and make sure that he addresses all these needs of the membership, which is phenomenal. And then finally, please note that the executive team has been working around the clock to ensure proper and continued operations of the company, including and not limited to the impressive handling of the customer support issues by Support Director Laz Vitos, the vigilant financial management by our Payments Director Anthony Bavaro, who has been instrumental in our communications with our banking partners and partially responsible for writing some of this memorandum that we're going over right now, plus our Global Sourcing Director, Steve Skydell, who has worked tirelessly to continue with communications with the cruise industry to be aware of any changes that are happening regarding upcoming changes to cruise bookings. All right, hopefully that helped. Thank you, guys.
There
you go, Eddie.
All right, Eddie, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you. Thank you.
Eddie, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, man. We're blessed to be in a company that's so prepared. Based on everything that you're hearing, it sounds like, we've thought all this through. And, I said at the beginning, where regular people see a crisis, leaders see opportunity. And that's something that the leadership of this company, starting with Michael Hutchison, our incredible CEO and co-founder, and Frank Odina, our president and co-founder and chief operations officer, they saw an opportunity 4 years ago. And that opportunity is still alive and going today. And it sounds like, based on everything that you guys have covered, everything that Troy Van Dyke covered with us today, and everything that Bobby covered with us today, and everything that I've given you, and everything that now you've covered, Eddie, we are not only at the right place at the right time, but at a better place, because as the cruise industry comes out of this, a better and stronger industry, then that sets us up to have a better and stronger opportunity, a better and stronger product. Troy, I believe mentioned it. Eddie, he said, man, imagine the desire. I mean, if you ask most people, Eddie, and you'd agree with me, what would you like to do most of? What would you like to do more of in your life? Most people would say, I like to travel more. I want to visit countries. I want to go to places, right? That still hasn't changed. It's just on pause. Why? Because we got to be responsible human beings. We got to pause it. We got to say, social distancing is the right thing to do right now. Thank God we have a business like this where we can meet with, I don't know, I count it. We've got about 20 different countries on this call right now. People that are thousands of miles away from us. Eddie, you're in Orlando. You're about 300-400 miles from me in Miami. But we've got people, across the pond over there in Europe that are 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 miles away. And we've got a business that we can run online. So now more than ever, if you're one of our partners, I encourage you to, run your business online. Keep running it online. If you're not good at the online game, get good at it. Get good at it. There's so much information out there that's available for you to learn. You know, there's stuff on YouTube, there's stuff on Google. You know, go look at what other inCruisers are doing to run their businesses online. So Eddie, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for all you do. And again, a round of applause for Eddie Torres. He's a chief of the fire department over in Orlando, Florida. Man, I'm highly encouraged by everything that I see. Thank you for all the work that you do, not only to you, but your team, your family, because I know it's a sacrifice on their part. Eddie works with us part-time, man, and he's nonstop, man. He's like 20. I want to start calling him 24/7 Eddie. I don't know when this guy sleeps, because if he's not fighting fires or helping people, he's building his business, he's selling real estate, he's with his family, he's all over the place. So Eddie, thanks for all you do, man.
Thank you. Abel, I just want to say one thing. What's really important, if you think about this, our membership is predicated on future travel. So now's the time. Now's the time, as the industry's getting a reset and everyone's home, and now's the time to have a membership, to realize that you're accumulating cruise dollars for a future date. Well, guess what? The future date, this too shall pass, right? So when the time comes, you're going to have enough cruise dollars to really take advantage of the, opportunities to cruise, better cruising product and so on and so forth. And you're going to have the benefit to have enough cruise dollars accumulated. When the reset button gets reset and the cruise lines are back in business, you're ready to cruise.
Of course, man. So let's get a bunch of people ready to cruise now, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And for those of you who are interested in not only helping people cruise, but if you're here to build a business and build a team, those of you that build the largest teams now will be able to take advantage of that when this reset comes. Because I want you to think beyond, okay, how many people can I talk to? No, how many people can I recruit into my organization? How many people can I share this opportunity with that become a partner member with me now, so that we can talk to more people? And then, a month from now, or 45 days from now, or 2 months from now, where everything gets back on track, we've got a bunch of people that want your product more than ever, because they're going to be stuck at home for the next who knows how long, and they're going to come out with a bigger desire to travel. And then you're going to be right there, at the right place,
Absolutely,
at the right time, to be able to pick all that up. So thank you, Eddie, for sharing.
Thank
now,
you.
Coming up to the virtual stage is Maria Briggs. Maria, feel free to come on camera as soon as you get a chance. Maria is such a superstar. I've had the chance to meet her on a couple of occasions. I met her in Vegas. And Maria, I know that I met you first, not in Vegas. We met somewhere else. Where were we?
I think it was in Vegas. I think it was in Vegas on a GoPro. But it was an event. It wasn't on the company meeting afterwards.
Awesome. Maria is such a sweet person. Not only is she a sweet person, but she's a fierce leader. I mean, I get a lot of questions, but the best questions in all of inCruises come from Maria Briggs. Because they are questions that really make me grow as a person. She comes at me from, they say, that came from left field. No, that came from beyond left field. I'm like, wow, how did she think of that? I should have thought about that. So I want you to know that you guys are about to hear from a very smart person, a very intelligent person, a very theoretical person, who I know that when she decided to get involved with our amazing opportunity, she wasn't just one of these people that said, oh, I'm so excited, I'm in. Yeah, she got excited, but she did her due diligence. She did her research, and after doing her research, she said, you know what? I want to give this a shot. And she's here. She's a marketing director on her way to board of directors with us. She's from South Carolina. Maria, if you're not originally from South Carolina, where are you from originally?
Yes, I'm originally from Russia.
She's originally from Russia. So if you want to build a global business, inCruises is in over 170 countries right now. Talk about building a family business, but not a local family business. Maria is building a global, international family business in many parts of the world, and you can do the same. So to come up and tell you about, what we call our 5 frequently asked questions about the craziness that's going on right now, I want to bring up my great friend and inCruises leader, the great Maria Briggs. Take it away, Maria.
Thank you, Abel. Well, since I got the microphone now, first of all, I'd like to say that I hope you guys are all safe and healthy, and I hope you are responsible, doing some proper social distancing. That's really, really important, as been mentioned already. But luckily, again, our opportunity is online now, and we can keep doing what we're doing, and this is so great. A lot of us have all sorts of concerns and questions, so we picked 5 really important questions that I'd like to address right now. So let's look at them, and hopefully, it will be helpful for you, for your work, and for your people who are asking. So question number 1. Is inCruises well capitalized to handle this extraordinary global situation? This was already mentioned. Abel mentioned that already. So yes, inCruises was launched with our founders' money. So we didn't need any outside financing, and this is great. And inCruises has capital, yes, to do all its obligations. And very important to point it out that in case if needed, both our founders, Michael Hudson and Frank Codina, are 100% committed to extending the financing offer. But I don't think this will be necessary because this situation is not quite anticipated. So very good to know, very good to know. Question number 2, what is being done by the cruise lines to deal with cancellations? And I think Bobby already touched up on that. But we understand that this is nobody's fault. No one's in charge, and a lot of us had all sorts of traveling plans. A lot of us had all sorts of, flights and hotel reservations and cruises, of course. And unfortunately, it's more difficult with hotels and flights. But cruise lines have been exceptional. They're just wonderful. They completely waived all their fees associated with cancellations and rebooking. So my next cruise is booked for June, and I know it's like 3 months. I have a peace of mind. I know that if situation is clear and we can go travel, we'll go and enjoy our cruise. But if not, it will be fine. It will be okay because we can rebook. And of course, inCruises, as usual, extended these policies to the members, which is so wonderful. I'm so proud to be in this industry, and I'm so proud to be a part of a club. Question number 3, does the business have an applicable revenue loss or insurance interruption? Business interruption insurance policy? The answer is no. inCruises does not have a policy in place, but guess what? Even if we did, we would not be able to have a reason to use this because our business is ongoing. There is no interruption, business interruption insurance. Like, why would we need that? Because everything is still going. We keep promoting. People keep investing in their future cruising. Club keeps matching. So everything's going on, and this is great. And inCruises has been cash flow positive and can sustain over 90% plus decrease in top line revenue before there is a negative cash flow. So this is very reassuring. This is gives us a lot of confidence. Question number 4. Have you modeled or analyzed potential cash flow, financial impact of COVID-19 to the business? Well, yes, of course. But as this was already mentioned too, over 90% of inCruises expenses are directly variable to the current month. In other words, a decline in revenue is proportional with the decrease in expenses. So this is, once again, sounds like nothing to worry about. And question number 5. How much business do you have related to heavily affected areas of the world? So, inCruises haven't quite opened the Chinese market yet. And as for the other areas, it's less than 20%. As we all know, inCruises is in over 170 countries. So, it's globally spread out, even well diversified, which is so great. And, looking at that, I think we'll be fine. I think the company will be okay. We just need to wait it out, to keep doing what we're doing, to, stay at home and keep social distancing till all this is over. And we'll be back to normal life soon, hopefully. And we can, enjoy our traveling, enjoy our cruises, and, just keep growing. Abel? So with that said, I'm enjoying the opportunity so much. I'm a mother of 2, so I'm a full-time mom, and that's how I came to the business. And I saw the opportunity. I researched on it, as you said already. Yes, I did my proper research, and I grabbed it, and I loved it since. So it's a nice opportunity to travel, to show my kids the whole world. To show them that there are other countries that, other cultures exist and other cities, and do it all in comfort. I could probably talk hours about cruise vacation. Unfortunately, we don't have time right now. I understand. But thank you for having me here. It was a pleasure. It was an honor.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your belief. Thank you for your incredible attitude, for your positiveness, for your energy, for your optimistic, personality, for your smile. You're awesome. Greetings to you and your family. You've been on a couple cruises with us already, right?
Yes, I actually been on 5 cruises.
5 cruises? Oh my goodness!
Yes, I just came back from a cruise in March, and it was right before they completely stopped the cruises, but our cruise was good. Nobody even a hint of any sort of worries or any virus or anything like that. So it's been great.
Awesome. And where did that cruise go? Where were you guys?
It was the Bahamas, Nassau, and it was out of Charleston. So, we checked. South Carolina didn't have any cases of coronavirus, and Bahamas was clear. So we went, and it was fine.
Awesome. Well, God bless you and your family. I'm encouraged by your words, and you're looking at. See, you had never told me that you did your research, but you strike me as the kind of person that would do research. That's why I mentioned that, and it's all based on the questions, the incredible, theoretical, deep questions that you asked me, Maria. So thank you. We need people like you.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for answering all my questions. You're always available. I ask questions. I ask a lot of questions, I know, but you always answer them, and You're such a help.
Awesome.
You're such an inspiration.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and you inspire us. You inspire me, and you inspire the incredible, amazing, worldwide inCruises team. And I'm getting great great comments here in the chat for you and your family. So thank you for sharing. And again, I encourage you guys, for those of you who are already partner members with us, you've gotten this email. So this email that you're seeing on your screen is this document is part of an email that came to us from Frank Godino, my great friend now of 24 years, inCruises co-founder and president and COO. So I encourage you to look at that email, open it up. You know those emails that you get from inCruises? Okay, open them up, please. Open them up, click on that link, and check out this information. And what I want you to do is, 1, read it, internalize it. Now as you're hearing it from our leaders, I hope you're taking notes. And then I want you to share it, and I want you to practice it. You want to take advantage of this what is it? We're in a what? We can't get away, we can't get out. I don't even like to say the word. We're in a what? We're in a where is it where
quarantine?
Quarantine. You want to take advantage of this quarantine? All right, start practicing this stuff. Ask your spouse, ask your kids, your dog, your cat, your parrot. I don't know. Ask someone or something, and to ask you these questions, and then respond to them, and get good at it. Practice makes perfect. Why do people say to me, Abel, how'd you get so good? You're like a natural. I'm not natural. I'm not natural at anything. Everything I do in life, it takes a lot of work. I am a slow learner. I don't get things once. I get things like on the 10th time. So how do you get good? Practice makes perfect. Check out the email, take notes, practice it, and then get out there and do what? And do it. And then, sometimes people ask you questions and you won't know the answer. I learned this from Frank Godino. Maria, he's like, that pain you feel, Abel, when someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer and you feel that embarrassment. I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's good. That's good, because that makes you grow. That makes you change. That makes you want to go back home and get a little better. And then when you talk to the next person. So I encourage you guys to do the same thing. Yes, David from Fort Lauderdale, my great friend David. That's character building, baby. These are character building times. So Maria, thank you very much. Now, next on the scene, on the inCruises scene, we've got Julio Bustillo from New Orleans, Louisiana, United States of America. I wanted to bring onto the stage a brand new person. A brand new person. Julio Bustillo is part of the Eddie Torres Orlando team. He's in Louisiana. I had the incredible pleasure of meeting Julio at our Tampa event. He flew in or drove, or I don't know if you took a cruise ship or a plane or a car, but you got there somehow. And I met him, and he's got such a great spirit. He's got a ton of experience in network marketing and was looking for the right vehicle to make his dreams come true. He's a brand new person, only been in the business a couple months, on his way to becoming membership free and beyond. So I'd like to welcome to the stage someone who's a part of my team. I'm so proud of this guy. I'm so proud of the person he is, but more importantly, I'm proud of the person he's becoming and will become. And he's going to come up and he's going to share with you. I want to take off this boring document we got on the screen. All right, he's going to share with you why inCruises is better. Better than what? When you're looking for a business opportunity. Julio, can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can hear loud and clear. Can you hear me? Can you see?
I can hear you and I can see you. And I want you to know that when you're looking for an opportunity, there's options out there. We want you to know why this is still the greatest opportunity when you compare it to other opportunities that are out there, whether it be in the network marketing industry or outside of network marketing. So to come up and tell you why inCruises is better, why we're the best, I want to welcome to the stage the great Julio Bustillo. Julio, take it away.
Appreciate you. And the word that you were looking for, quarantine, right? I just found out that my lifestyle, the way that I live my everyday life, is defined by quarantine, because literally nothing has changed in my lifestyle, because I've been independent since the age of 22. I'm 35, 36 tomorrow. And usually when I'm out and about, people are at their 9 to 5s. You know what I mean? So I'm usually by myself. I'm usually on the phones by myself. Network marketers, we're usually by ourselves when we're building a business, because you're on the phones, making sales calls, right? So, when you mentioned the word quarantine, someone actually sent me a meme saying, dude, you really haven't changed anything in your lifestyle, have you? I'm like, no, bro, I still do the same thing as I've done every day because of what's happening right now. But I just wanted to share that. I thought that was pretty funny for me. But yeah, I definitely 73 days I've been with inCruises. If you don't know my story, I've actually shared some conference calls a few weeks back, a little bit about myself. I've been involved with the network marketing industry since 2006. I was first recruited at the age of 22 years old. I didn't know anything about residual income, leverage income. I didn't know anything about the industry. But I knew when the person sat down and showed me a video, I knew that what they were showing me, I didn't have. I didn't have that, right? And most of the people that are watching this webinar right now, you're already a partner member. So I'm sure we can relate. You know what I mean? But for the new people that are you're just someone's guest, you know what I mean? Ask yourself this: do I have residual income? Right now the conversation should definitely be focused on asking people, do you have residual income? Right now people are actually worried about their workplace. I just had a conversation with somebody that's very close to me. He's gonna have to use 3 weeks of vacation time. 3 weeks of his vacation time, and then after that, we'll find out what's going to happen. But he's worried that he's going to have to do unemployment. He's been with the company for 17 years. 17 years. Now, this is definitely not the time to be like, I told you so, because I know that, a lot of the people that are on this webinar, you guys are, founding fathers. So you guys have been doing this for the last 4 to 5 years. And I'm sure you've been talking to your friends and family members and people that had a job and they told you no, right? They're like, no, that's, I'm secure with my job. Things like this happen. And guys, again, when I got started in 2006, something happened in 2008. It was the crash. It was the financial crash. So this is nothing new to me again. People were going out of businesses. People were losing their jobs. People were just all, like they didn't know. It was something that we never seen before in my lifetime. And it's just another opportunity. It's an opportunity if you want to see it. Now, like I said, I do live in a bubble because I don't watch the news. I don't watch it at all. So I do live in my bubble. You know what I mean? I'm smart about my moves. Don't get me wrong. But I don't feed into it. The people that are supposed to do something, they're going to do something. You know what I mean? My focus obviously is taking care of my family, taking care of myself. And this is an opportunity that I saw 73 days ago, January the 12th. You know, when I saw Michael Hutchin at the Network Marketing Go Pro event, getting interviewed by my mentor, Mr. Eric Worre, well respected in the industry. Everybody that knows about network marketing knows who Eric Worre is. And if you don't, I would definitely YouTube him and start taking in his content, because I promise you, your business is going to grow, right? So I saw Hutch on stage getting interviewed by my mentor, Eric Worre. And then I saw a young man, I believe he's out of Spain, Antonio Martinez is his name. I saw him getting awarded $1 million Hall of Fame ring or jacket, I forgot what it was, by Eric Worre. And when I started connecting the dots, I'm like, all right, who's this Michael Hutchinson? Who's this Antonio Martinez? Let me Google them. Let me YouTube them. And I saw that they all had this. They had the same thing in common: inCruises. And back to that young man, Antonio Martinez, he brought about close to 2,000 of his teammates to this generic network marketing training. It's not even inCruises affiliated. So, you know what I mean? So to have that following, to go to a generic and pay those tickets, that to me was, all right, I need to look into this business. I need to look into this company. I know how to evaluate compensation plans. I know how to evaluate products. I know how to evaluate leadership, right? So when I saw that, I said, you know what? Let me go and reach out to some leaders. And I'm happy, you know, that I reached out to the right person. I recruited Eddie to be my sponsor. How about that? You know what I mean? And he's the perfect sponsor because he's utilized this product. Like, you know, Troy, he's another one. He's utilized this product. So I've never been on a cruise. And I live literally 10 minutes away from a cruise port here in New Orleans, Louisiana. And obviously I'm more focused on it. And the opportunity that I see with inCruises, it really actually, it just opened my eyes even more. And this might sound weird, but I'm sure most of you will maybe understand this. My goal was to go membership free. I think everybody's goal when you first start off is become membership free, right? We want a free membership. That's awesome. That's one of the perks that we have with our memberships. I wanted to do it within my first 30 days. It didn't happen. Yes, I have network marketing experience. Guess what? Everybody that knows me, they've either already done business with me, joined me in another deal, became my customer, and they're not into network marketing for whatever the reason. They have their reasons, right? So I have to go and work in the cold market. Cold market meaning that people that they don't know me. And it's okay because I've done this before. It's just literally a numbers game. So I didn't hit my membership free in my first 30 days. So I had to pay the $100 membership. I felt a little down, but literally when I went ahead and hit submit, and then I saw my cruise dollars go up to 400 cruise dollars, that's when I got excited. I'm like, wait a second. So I just paid, it just came out of my bank account. I just paid 100, and I'm happy about this because I saw the value right there instantly, right? And again, 73 days, I paid for the next one because I'm still not membership free. $600 in cruise. That right there is an opportunity because I know in my past network marketing companies, what I noticed was the retention wasn't there. I would always have to replace customers. You know what I mean? I would always have, and they were service-based companies, but they were, you know, stop paying for the product for whatever the reason. I don't see it. You know what I mean? Just talking to the leaders here, and they're telling me their retention rate inside of their organizations. You know what I mean? That is a business opportunity right there alone. So focus on when you're having conversations with people moving forward, talk about residual income. That's my product. My product is not cruises. I'm not in the cruise business. Michael's in the cruise business, right? I'm in the financial freedom business. I'm into teaching people how to become financially free, start a tax write-off business, and to never have it depend on a job again. If you build this with the right product, and I just share with you just my personal testimonial. You know what I mean? That I'm not membership free, but I'm happy to pay my $100 because guess what? Eventually, I will be membership free, and I'm gonna have my first cruise going on for free. And you better believe I'm gonna get the best suite that's on that cruise when they open up. And Eddie, you hit it right on the head when you were, when I share this, I have a good friend of mine. He's like, well, there goes your cruise business. I'm like, you don't get it. You don't get it. Just for you telling me that, you don't get it. Because this is not for you to take a cruise immediately. No, this is something you take a year from now, a half an hour, 2 years from now, because you're building those cruise dollars, right? So like Eddie mentioned, right now is the time to go out there and share the information with people, because this is all going to go away. Just like 2008 went away. And I don't know if you guys remember in 2009, 2010, it was another breakout. And it was tens of thousands of people that got affected. There's 100,000, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But this is nothing new. It's just happened now. And it's all over. Now we have social media getting a lot. And again, if you focus on it, you're probably not going to do anything. You're not going to talk to people. But I would suggest that get away from the media and pick up a good book. This is a book that I'm reading right now. I highly recommend, if you haven't purchased or read this book, The Business of the 21st Century. This right here will definitely get you rock solid when you're going out there talking to people about residual income, a tax write-off business, and getting people. Now they're more open more than ever. I'm seeing people that are, they're messaging like, wow, working from home is great. You know what I mean? I love this. Well, guess what? Let me show you something so when you're going to have to go back to work, you still have an opportunity to continue working from home. And I definitely, what I'm seeing, because again, I wasn't a cruiser. I haven't been on a cruise yet, but when these groups that I join on Facebook, that they're cruise communities, what I'm reading is people are itching. They already want to start cruising April 19th. I'm seeing people like, yo, you think we can go cruising? And then they're throwing out dates out there, and they're ready. They're ready. So I would suggest you join groups, interact with those folks, and share with them, what we have going on with inCruises. I'm going to leave you with this as well. There's a gentleman, multi-million. He's earned multi-millions of dollars inside of our industry. And he had something he shared with a group. He did a speaking engagement. And he simply just said that, network marketing, there's no secret to it. It's just basically the numbers game. You know what I mean? When you're going out there showing the videos, showing them, the residual income, and asking them for the business. Are you ready to get started? That's my number one close is, are you ready to get started? Make sure you ask that question. Are you ready to get started? And if they have any any questions or anything like that, you obviously get a 3-way call going with one of your leaders. But he simply said, there's no secrets in network marketing. I simply show the plan to 1,200 people. 900 of them said no. Only 300 of them signed up. Out of those 300, only 85 did something. Out of those 85, only 35 were serious. And out of 35, 11 of them made me a millionaire. We're not looking for everybody. We're just looking for a few special individuals that see it the way that we see it and want to go all out with it. You know what I mean? So I would definitely, go out there, use this time. This is the perfect time. You're at home. Use your phone as an ATM machine. Get on the phone. Start talking to people about residual income. I've always focused on the compensation plan. The product is, we got the right product. Now it's about, building a residual business. And I'll leave you with this as well. I like this model, the mindset of this. Dream big and dream even bigger when someone tells you when someone tells you it's not going to happen. Because right now, trust me, a lot of people are in doubt, and they're going to doubt you even more. I got people telling me, what they're telling me, but, you see the leadership that's on this call right now, and I'm just humble because, they have allowed me to come and just share my thoughts with you guys. And I'm a newbie. I'm here to learn, just like a lot of the new guys on this webinar. So I'll just go ahead and end it right there. But I appreciate you, Abel.
Julio, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Woo! Man, that was awesome, man. I mean, I'm usually people, oh, hey, well, you inspire me, man. Julio, you inspire me, my friend. That was inspirational. That was awesome, man. You are so right. We are at the right place at the right time. Network marketing is now better than ever. Eddie talks about the new gig economy. And I'm telling you, Julio, you hit it out of the ballpark, my friend. It's a numbers game. I talk to people all the time. They're like, what's the number one thing, that you're going to tell me? What's the number one piece of advice? What's a secret? I say, you got to work the numbers. You got to work the numbers, man. We are at the right place at the right time. Thank you, Julio. I know that you will be one of our company's greatest leaders. I believe in you. And I want you to know that you're going to do great things, and I know you know that. So thank you, Julio Bustillo from Louisiana, USA. We are rounding it up. We are rounding it up right now. I want to bring up to the virtual stage my great friend, Thomas Lehman. Thomas and Clarissa Lehman are from Canada, Alberta, Canada. I had the chance to be with them on a cruise a couple years back towards the beginning of our incredible company's journey. I want to see if Thomas is with us. There they are, Thomas and Clarissa. We had a great time on that cruise. They are such fun people. They are such energetic people. They are such positive people. They're on our way. They're on their way to be one of our greatest leaders. And maybe like you, they've struggled. They've been fighting. But man, these guys don't stop. They don't stop. They won't stop till they reach the top. I tell them all the time, your future's so bright, you got to wear sunglasses at night. So to come up and share with you a little bit, just a customer or a member testimonial. Thomas and Clarissa have been membership free now for, I'm not going to steal their thunder. I'll let them give you that information, but they've been cruising for free. They've been on several cruises. I'll let them give you those details. They just got off a cruise. We got some pictures to share with you. So if you want to know if you, when we tell people you can cruise here, yep, Thomas and Clarissa, they cruise. If you're asking yourself, can you cruise for free? Yep. They know all about cruising for free. Can you get paid to cruise? Yep. They know a little bit about that, and they're going to know a lot more about that. So I want to welcome my great friends. I had the chance to spend some time with them in their home with Jonathan Diaz, executive director from Spain, just a couple months back. They live in an amazing, amazing country home. You're surrounded by nature. You're surrounded by trees and horses and cows and chickens and dogs and cats and trailers. And it's just so awesome. And we had a great time in that river where Thomas lost his $3,000 glasses. I believe they cost him. I lost my $200 glasses. We had a great time. And just recently, we had another great time. It seems like every time I'm with Thomas and Clarissa, we just have a great time. So if you want to have a great time, make sure you join our team, because inCruises is all about lifestyle. And to come up and talk to you about a little bit about their lifestyle, what they feel about inCruises, and the cruise they just came from, I want to welcome to the stage the great Thomas and Clarissa Lehman. Thomas, take it away.
Hello, welcome, and greetings from Canada. Even if it looks like we are in Curacao, unfortunately, we are not. It's just our wishful thinking right now. And Clarissa and I, we are with the company as founding partners, really, since day one. And we've been now on 5 cruises with inCruises. We've been on 2 cruises before we got introduced to inCruises. And it was just amazing from day one to today. And as Abel just said, we came from our last cruise. We disembarked on March 10 before this all thing got loose. And most of the cruises we've been on was at least 50% off. Most of them, at least one of us, cruise for free. And the value of the membership is, it's as you all know, absolutely unmatched. And as you can see, that is some pictures from our cruise. And Clarissa will tell you a little bit about what we did on this cruise and how awesome it was, thanks to inCruises.
Yes, as Thomas was saying, it was our 5th cruise with inCruises, and cruises hasn't always been on our mind. Like, you know, not too many years back, we thought cruising, that's for the old and for the rich people, and you know, it was never on our radar until we got invited by a former company on a company cruise, and we just loved it. But then the problem was, how can we afford, you know, as a normal working family, how can we afford to go on such luxury cruises? You know, we could never afford it. And then we saw that ad, and inCruises came along, and everybody thought, "You guys are nuts! This is a scam. How can this be?" Well, that's almost 4 years back now. We have been on 5 amazing cruises. We just came back on March 10th. We have been 12 days in the Caribbean on the MSC Divina, and gorgeous ship, guys, like the Italian flair, international people there. We made so many new friends, absolutely amazing. And this time was the first time we were in a yacht club. This is like a category that MSC only offers. We had our own butler. It's basically a ship in the ship. There's the private lounge. We had a separate restaurant. We had our own butler. It was just amazing. Like when I close my eyes, I can still feel the feel, you know, like everything was. I smell it. I hear the ocean, you know, like when you open your balcony door and you feel and you still hear the waves. It's still so vivid. What I'm saying is the memories that we make on cruises, you know, everything can be taken away from us. You know, we can lose our job in these times. We can, you know, lose our property in these times. We can lose other businesses, but in cruises. But we don't lose these memories that we were able to make on these amazing, amazing cruises. So I know some of you, even from our team, are here on this call. They have never been on the cruises. You guys, once you have experienced the amazing value, the greatness of our product, it's unmatched. Like, cruises are the way to go. I mean, there's different ways to vacation, but the value of a cruise in itself, it's great. It's so much cheaper than any land vacation. And then with inCruises, and you guys wait, once this thing is over, the cruise lines will be coming up with amazing deals, and then we come with our cruise dollars, you know, where we paid 50 cents on a dollar and can go on this amazing deals. It's unmatched. It's just incredible. You just got to remember what we have. We have a gift for everybody that comes on board. We can give them a gift. We don't sell them anything. We offer them a gift that they can take. They can, you know, get those great cruises. They can get free cruises, or they can build a lifestyle that we so much enjoy. And Abel, it was truly amazing seeing you again in Miami. And your friendship means so much to us. And then, you know, Troy and Bobby and everybody else here, we feel like inCruises has become a family for us. It's a community that we, you know, just enjoy living the life with you guys. Thank you for the opportunity to, you know, share a little bit of our enthusiasm for that past cruise. It's still so, you know, it's still so there, and it has to get us going until the next one.
Yeah, and what I just want to add to this, besides the memories, especially the friendships we have built with cruises, with this cruise right now, with people all over the world now. Man, we've been with Troy on a cruise, we've been with Bobby on a cruise, we've been with Abel on a cruise, we have been with Hutch and Frank on a cruise, and it's just, it's mind-blowing. I mean, if you're not a partner and you're watching this, if you're looking at inCruises right now, and it is an absolute no-brainer. Join this family right now. Because
it's no better time. It's no better time than now.
Awesome.
The only way you should not join is if you get seasick.
All right. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. You inspire me. Thanks for your energy. Thanks for your attitude. And I want you to know that I admire you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I can't wait to see you again, whether it's going to be on a cruise or maybe here in Miami again or maybe somewhere in Canada. But thanks for all you do. You guys are great. Thank you.
Thank you, Abel. Our pleasure.
All right, awesome. So guys, man, as we close, listen, I just want you to know that we are so fortunate. We are so lucky. We're so lucky to be at the right place at the right time, you know, and we're living in crazy times right now. You know, as Troy calls it, I don't even want to call it what it is, just craziness. But my question to you is, you know, although many things have changed, as I close this meeting for all of our incredible partners, which we had a ton of people on the webinar here in our Connect meeting room, and we had a ton more joining us on all the Facebook Lives around the world. Although so much has changed, my question to you is, what's really changed? What's changed? I want to talk to you about the power of questions. You see, questions are everything. The questions you ask yourself tell me who you are. The questions you ask me when we meet at our meetings and our webinars tell me who you are. Questions are everything. Questions give us the answers. You know what? More than that, questions are the answers. So my question to you is, what's really changed? What's really changed? Do we still not have a business that you can grow in over 170 countries? Yep, we still do. Do we still not have an incredible product that no one else in network marketing has? Yep, we still have that. Are we still not the only company in network marketing that focuses exclusively on the cruise industry? Yep, we still have that. Are we still not part of the fastest growing sector, outperforms the rest of travel, an $8 trillion industry by over 20%? Yep, we still have that. You see, why are you here? I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to empower you. Forget inspiration. Forget motivation. I'm here to empower you. I'm here to remind you that we have in our hands the greatest opportunity in all of network marketing. At inCruises, we believe that the greatest opportunity is the opportunity that you can share with others. And at our company, the more people you share this great opportunity with, the more successful you become. You know, the great Jim Rohn said that if you want to make your goals and dreams come true, help others make their goals and their dreams come true. So let me ask you something. What's really changed? What's really changed? Not much when you think about it. Do we still not have incredible technology to help you grow your business? Yep, we still have that. Do we still not have an incredible product that has what Michael Hutchison calls stored value? Yep, we still have that. Do we still not have a product that Michael Hutchison, our CEO, calls financially irresistible? Yep, 2-for-1 cruise dollars. We still have that, and we're the only ones in the industry that still have that. Again, this too shall pass. It's not about loving what you do. It's about loving the opportunity. You know, I talk to people all the time. They say to me, Abel, I'll only do it if I love it. I'll only do something. I'll only join a business. I'll only get started in an opportunity if I love it. I want to tell you to grow up. Grow up. Mature a little bit. It's not about loving what you do. I don't love what I do all the time. You know, I remember one of my great mentors, he used to say, I love my wife. I love her, but I don't like her all the time. You know, I don't like every little second and every little piece of this business all the time. Man, you know, becoming successful and making a lot of money and helping a lot of people, it's work, man. You get dirty sometimes. It's dirty. You gotta get in there. You gotta, you know, wake up early, go to sleep late, and work like an animal in between. I don't love it all the time, but you know what I do love? I love the opportunity. I want you to love the opportunity that you have, that I have, that we have, that Troy has, that Bobby has, that Maria Briggs has, that Eddie has, that Thomas has, that Julio has, the opportunity that we have to change our lives forever. I don't care if you love it all the time, but you better love the opportunity, because when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So let me ask you something. What's changed? Nothing really. We still have an incredible opportunity. Let me ask you something. Have you changed? No, you're still the same person. As a matter of fact, I hope you grow. not changed. Have your dreams changed? My dreams haven't changed. I still have dreams of greatness. Have your dreams changed through this craziness that we're living? Nope. Those are still there. Have your goals changed? Nope. My goals haven't changed. Have your goals changed? They haven't changed either. Has your love for your family changed? No, it hasn't. Has your love for financial independence changed? Nope. That hasn't changed. Has your love for your goals and your dreams to come true, has that changed? See, that's what's important. The questions we ask ourselves are everything. The questions that we ask ourselves will give us the answers. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to impress upon you the fact that you are at the right place at the right time. I know why you're here. It's because you're looking for freedom. You're looking for more time and more money. This is not about me. This is not about inCruises. This is about you finding an opportunity to change your life forever. And I want you to know that you found it. So I want to thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. You guys have stuck through it. It was supposed to be a 45-minute meeting. We went for an hour and a half, but that's fine. It happens. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for the gift of your time. Thank you for the gift of your leadership. Thank you for the gift of your attention. And I want to encourage you to keep building, stay strong, internalize the information that we've given you here today. Believe it, internalize it, and then start sharing it with the world, not in person for now until this craziness goes away, but use the power of technology to grow your business. You're at the right place at the right time. Love you guys, and we will see each other soon on the cruises and the beaches of the world. Take care of yourself.